Hey fans, it's Felicia Day, and I'm here to announce the 2020 Drammy Awards. Take it away, Red and Grim.
And welcome back to Worth a Dram. I am Red.
I didn't think you were going to do the voice. I'm Grim. This is your home for whiskey reviews, award-winning opinions, and lengthy acceptance speeches. You're looking really sharp today, man.
You clean up nice yourself.
Well, I mean, it's New Year's, isn't it?
It is New Year's.
Yeah. So I don't know, for the past 4 months. Actually, when it was Sexton. It was the Sexton episode where the idea was first spawned behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Yep, it was from Mrs. Red, who suggested that we do an award ceremony called the Grammys. And
Yes.
that's exactly what you're watching right now.
Welcome to our year-end review.
You've eaten almost half this bowl already.
You did a really good job on this nuts and bolts here.
So this is a generational recipe for my family. This is a New England thing called nuts and bolts. And it's like Chex Mix, but we do it every Christmas. It's not sweet like you would expect for a Christmas time treat. It's actually salty and savory.
It's delicious.
Garlic and Worcestershire,
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not Worcestershire. You have to glance over the syllables.
No, it's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Before we get to our first envelope,
Yeah.
you want to talk friend of the show, John?
Yeah, friend of the show, John. Bourbon Intel on Instagram. He has...
I feel like Vanna White now.
You do that actually quite a bit. That's actually, that next to your Drammy category is favorite red Vanna White moment.
Yes.
And best cork.
Best cork.
Best cork.
Forgot about best cork.
Yeah.
Best dress for Red.
Well, it's an attempt.
Yeah.
You look good, but you still look homeless. Anyway, yeah, so friend of the show, Bourbon Intel, he's graciously donated 3 samples for us to try, one of which is a Weller's combination because he was surprised that I didn't like the Special Reserve that much. So he wants to see if he could turn me around
Yes.
to the Wellers.
Then it is a, no, that's the Willet. Poor Man's Pappy. Which one do you want to start with? Willet, Poor Man's Pappy, or the Huber's Bourbon Charity Pick?
Let's go Willet.
Willet?
Because we just did Willet a couple weeks ago, and I would like to see.
And this is, I believe, the Family Reserve Rye.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to see kind of like a redeeming.
And yeah, different
Pour.
glasses today.
Today we're gonna go with my signature Libby Kentucky Bourbon Trail glasses. It's a special occasion.
It is a special occasion. Ooh, it smells good.
Yeah, it does smell very good. So I don't think we're gonna be doing reviews here.
No, I think we can take a sip.
Why would my wife open a can right there? You're okay. Go ahead, finish it up.
I'm so thirsty. I'm sorry.
I'm thirsty too.
I am too.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Whew.
That's got a rye punch.
It's got almost like a cottony smoothness.
Yeah.
But that's a cut and above the pot still reserve that we tried a couple weeks ago.
Thank you, Bourbon Intel.
Yeah, thank you very much.
JD.
Yep. So we got a lot of categories to get through.
We do.
So,
I'm wasting time.
yep, you sure are. Mrs. Red created a Google survey for us to answer our favorite, our favorite picks throughout the year.
Yeah.
And we also made our wives participate
Yeah, for some of the categories.
for some of the categories, favorite episode, favorite joke, or whatever.
Yeah.
So why don't we just get started?
I think we should. So I do want to caveat, this is only stuff we've tried on the channel this year.
Yes.
And it's what we've liked on this channel. So there's stuff that is fairly close to one of a kind. There's stuff that that we've tried this year that. So just want to level set expectations there. It's not necessarily a what's our favorite. It's just
Nope, this
what
is
we've
just
tried this year.
Yeah, this is just recapping our picks from this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What's first?
We've got best Scotch.
Best Scotch. I have a feeling I know. I have a feeling we agreed on this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Very excited.
And the winner, our winner for best Scotch,
Our winner.
Lefroy.
Yeah. I knew it.
And I'm gonna say that that's probably taking price and flavor and
Yes.
everything into account.
Yes.
I know that episode just came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Man, I'm struggling with time right now.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
December 17th.
Yeah, but that was just sneaking in, that's sliding under the garage as it's closing. You know? I think my favorite is that my wife says it tastes like the way a racetrack smells.
Yeah. Yeah. A burning tire fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But in a good way.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was our favorite Scotch. this
Yep.
year.
Permanent caveat in a good way.
Yeah. Definitely delicious. Are we on to round 2? Are we taking another sip?
We didn't have to sip together like.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't,
Grown
this
man,
is the first time we've done this. This is,
Yeah, I know. The format's a little loose,
yeah,
flapping in the wind.
you know. All right, we're on. I had the card this time.
You do, because we planned it that way.
Best whiskey.
Best whiskey.
So this is best whiskey that does not fit into the bourbon or Scotch or Irish whiskey category.
That makes sense to me.
I believe. Am I correct in that? Behind the scenes? Yes. Hold on, I'm getting. Yes, they're telling me I am correct.
Oh my God, we should have got the things. Next year.
Next year we'll get them. All right, are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Best whiskey. Del Bach Distiller's Cut.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Which I do have.
And I'm going to take, because this is another one where the nose on this is something I dream about still. Oh, man. It's just.
I've already said everything that I want to say. I've already said everything that I can say. Just go back, check out that episode.
Honestly, I mean, it's no secret we're fans of Del Bach here.
Yeah. I've tried the white, the unaged, the clear in my experiment, and I really, really like that one. The Dorado's a killer.
Yeah.
This one was phenomenal.
Yeah, it's deep, I think, is what one of the things we came back with is when we did the review. It's just there's a richness to it that obviously it was our favorite.
So moving on, next category.
Next category. I can't stop eating.
I can't remember if I'm pulling from the front or the back.
Uh-oh.
I'm pulling from the front. I have best Irish whiskey.
Best Irish whiskey.
Yep.
Why? Irish.
Wasn't that's Smoky Cologne for Scotches?
Yep. I'm sorry.
Blurring the line again.
I'm sorry. I apologize for everyone I just offended.
For the category of best Irish whiskey. That's no surprise to me. Redbreast Cask Strength. That was killer.
That was really good.
Especially, because we had kind of a stretch where we were doing the higher proof whiskeys.
Yeah.
And, man, that crossed my T's. Like, I don't know. That just sealed the deal for me.
Everything, Redbreast 12 is one of my favorite Irish whiskeys.
Mm-hmm.
The cask strength is everything in the 12 turned up to 11.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the vanilla, just those classic Irish whiskey flavors, just amped up. And obviously we agreed on that one.
Yep. I'm going to kill this here.
Man, JD coming out strong on the gate with the willet there.
Hell yeah.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Hit me.
Best bourbon.
I never anticipated that coming. That's like our last...
Title of your sex tape?
I was thinking, like, why would Best Bourbon be the title of my sex tape? But I get it now.
Final bets in your home, final guesses. Ooh, this is our first disagreement.
Ooh, we got a split answer.
We do.
Okay.
We do. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Well, tell me when you're ready.
All right.
Okay, for Grimm. Best bourbon, Woodinville.
Yes. Yep.
For red, Old Elk. Wheated bourbon.
So,
Wheated.
cool wheated. Anyway,
Cool.
so
Cool wheat.
I considered the Old Elk for my answer.
Yeah.
However, this was a barrel pick.
Pretend the Woodinville is sitting here as well.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly empty. I've been drinking it. So I considered the Old Elk,
Yeah.
but it's a single barrel. It's a barrel pick.
Yes.
Great. I enjoyed it, but is that one I can go back to?
Yes. And so this is where I had a tough time voting.
Yeah.
Because I was waffling between those things, and that's what I ended up with. What was the best for me, regardless of availability post episode.
Okay.
So that's kind of my thought process going into it, which is where I don't nail it.
Okay. That was on my list of choices.
Yeah.
But the Woodinville is readily available.
Yes.
And it's one that I keep going back to. And actually, we've kind of held that as a kind of a goalpost for a lot of the bourbons that we've tried.
Yeah. If I was going by that criteria, I think I may go with Michter's.
She's stepping on guinea pigs, but that's how she just makes those noises whenever she drinks soda.
It's so carbonated.
I'll tell you this: I'm ready for JD round 2.
Yeah. Huber's. Bourbon charity pick.
Yep.
So this is not a bourbon charity pick we were involved in,
Correct.
but very happy that JD was able to hook us up.
Yeah. So for a second time, thank you.
We're going to thank you a lot, especially as we start drinking some more.
Actually, I think that this works. I think
does.
this. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Man, that smells nice.
I got a lot of. I've got a lot of salt in my palate right now.
You got a salty palate?
It feels like I'm being assaulted.
Dumb.
That was dumb. Pecan.
Pecan.
Would you look at that? It's like I knew.
I just like you knew.
All right, next category. You just had best bourbon.
I just had best bourbon. What's next, Grim?
Best flavored whiskey.
Ooh. I wonder if we're going to agree on this one.
I think we did.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah.
I thought I had it.
It's like super glue or like wood glue on these things.
I mean,
I'm not complaining. I'm observing.
You can't put a price on security.
It's very integrity was important here.
It's very true.
That's the drum.
Are you ready?
You know what? I think I want to stop while we're ahead here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop the count.
We've tried really, really hard to stay out of like hot topics.
Yes.
I don't care. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care how you stand on this. That's funny.
No, I agree.
I mean,
100% agree.
all right. So best flavored whiskey.
Best flavored whiskey.
I'm pretty sure that
I'm
we.
pretty sure we agreed. We
Ooh,
disagreed!
We disagreed.
Oh my gosh.
So Red, you said Leopold Brothers apple.
I did.
Okay, and I said the standard proof pecan.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Man.
Honestly, I know it's an apple flavored whiskey, but I
Yeah.
really didn't consider it a flavored whiskey because we did a standalone episode for it.
It's true.
I only considered the 6 that we
This-
did the triple threats for.
See, that's another one where I was like, where should I go with this?
It's a little divergent
And I didn't want to text you and be like, hey, what are you voting for this? Like,
because integrity is important.
exactly. Did we want to grab I mean, I know you keep them locked up in your bar cart.
It's
because they're
inside.
delicious.
We're just gonna move on. So it's.
That's
I
very
feel
true.
like I feel like it's a waste of time.
Is it my turn? Worst flavored whiskey.
I saw that coming.
You did?
Yeah.
I mean, best, worst,
No.
worst of. Is there, like, you know how there's the Razzies?
Yeah.
Like, what's that but for the Drammies?
The Worthies?
The Worthies?
No, that's not it at all.
We have another disagreement.
Okay. All right.
I didn't think we disagreed this much. For Grim, Screwball.
Completely.
Yeah?
Yep.
For Red, Sons of Liberty Pumpkin Spice.
You're killing me, man. That one, it wasn't that bad. Granted, you know it's funny because all right, so I just reviewed, like I was going through our Sunday shorts,
Yeah.
and you did say like that's the first clip is like that's your worst is the Sons of Liberty, and I know what you were referring, so like
Yes.
right in the bar
Pop
cart.
the bar cart.
This barrel pick is killer. I like this.
This is really good.
Yeah. It's a shame that we're not doing an actual review for it, that we're just kind of enjoying it.
Yeah.
But
I think we'll have to try and find a bottle of this just to grab.
Yeah.
Also, JD, when you watch this, because I'm pretty sure you'll watch this, let us know what the ABV is on these, because we didn't look it up beforehand. That was me.
All right.
Yes, it's for you, sir.
I'm up. We haven't had a single trumpet from you.
I know.
Next category. Best budget buy under $50.
Under $50. Budget buy. Budget.
Jesus, will you get my Sawzall?
You need a workout.
Knife, don't you? A
I do have a knife, yeah.
They were the peel and stick. Like the ones that are already pre.
They're intense.
They are.
It's another schism.
Really?
Yep. Best budget buy under $50. You said Woodenville.
Oh, see?
Yep. I said Old Tub.
Ooh. We have a tough here.
We do.
The Woodenville has been drunk.
It's there's one glass left, and I'm saving it.
We could have killed it.
We could have. We've got plenty to go through.
We have,
so,
yeah. Same reasons you chose Woodenville as best bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Availability, price, and it's one we compare to a lot as we've gone through.
Yep. It really has. It's set a standard for us.
Yeah. It's crazy because that was one of our first. Right? It was review number 2.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
That's funny. So since we've changed the naming format,
Yeah.
I still go by episode.
Yeah.
So
okay,
that's
episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5, review number 2, because we don't count the 101s as strict reviews.
Yeah. I was actually, my first instinct on budget buy was to put Old Tub in there, but I didn't want
'Cause
to
that-
exclude.
I got to tell you, like this defines budget buy for me.
Yeah.
Because like $20,
Yeah, yeah.
when you can find it, and it was just like I had nothing bad to say about it. Like there was no, I really had I no wants or wishes for it.
Yeah. I 100% agree. This was, like I said, it was my first instinct.
Yep.
And then I slept on it, and then I changed my answer. I went a little bit higher, you went a little bit lower.
Yep.
It works. I can't stop eating these.
So I nailed it then, right?
You nailed it.
Okay.
You nailed it, sir. Third glass, or you want a breather?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. See, you're clearing, and I'm letting them transition.
I'm putting a lot of water in mine,
Yeah.
and then seeing how it tastes. Best over $50.
All right. That honestly, like, so in hindsight, all of these make sense
Yes.
in the order that they're in.
Yes. We were not told the order.
Nope. This was actually this
Prior.
was complete and entirely
Yes.
put together by Mrs. Red.
Yeah, we don't. So I don't know. Said that before in the beginning.
No, we didn't.
We don't know what these are
No, we don't.
right now. We know what we put, but we don't know where we disagreed and where we agreed, and we disagree again. Again. Over $50.
You son of a bitch.
Grim Old Elk AWC barrel pick. I'm not going to grab it again. You guys have already seen it.
Yep.
I will grab the one that I chose though, which is Uncle Mears.
Okay.
1856.
Because both of these were killer.
Yes.
I mean, like I think we reviewed them very highly, both in each episode. Mm-hmm. I know that I chose for over 50 because I knew I was spending the cash.
Yeah.
I was in for something special. Like that. That's kind of where like I was leading with my answer.
Yeah. My first thoughts was to go Scotch.
A lot of scotches can
But-
easily go over $50.
And that's what kind of took me back from that.
Yeah.
Because we already had the best Scotch, which ironically enough was under $50. So I wanted to go with something that was a little bit more pricey, but had that kind of that history to it and was really damn good as we went through it. And it's 100 proof.
Yep. That was actually that was our first 100 proof.
It was.
Yep.
That kicked off a journey.
Yeah, we started ramping up from there.
Yeah.
We could have lit that one on fire.
Yes.
I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah, me too. Also, this has the third Dragon Ball on the top.
Yes.
And so
I don't think we mentioned that in our
it
episode.
kind of speaks to me.
Whose category is it?
Yours.
Your category.
Mine, because I was
Yeah.
speaking?
You were speaking in that context.
Most surprising.
Most surprising, I think we're going to disagree.
I think so. Probably.
Yeah.
We've had, I know there are two most surprising, and so
Yes.
it's 50-50 here.
Yeah, so we're going to disagree.
Yeah.
We've disagreed on like most of them so far.
Your answer is surprising.
Is it?
I almost feel betrayed here. So, Red's answer for most surprising was a Scotch, and that was Auchentoshan.
Yes.
Yep, because you remember, because you filled it out.
Yes.
Mine was Sexton.
Yes.
How do you know?
Because I could read it. I looked when you opened it. See what it was.
I didn't even look when I opened it. Like, I'm a man.
I chose Auchentoshan because the nose was wildly different from the taste.
Yep, you're not. Yeah, I'll
So,
give you that. Yeah.
I remember we smelled this, sniffed this. I don't know the proper term for that. We snifferized it.
Snifferized. Yeah, we
Sorry,
invented the
we
proper
invented
term.
the term. I should use it. We snifferized it, and the first thing we both said was, "That smells like the Dalmore."
Yeah. Hints of the Dalmore.
Hints of the Dalmore.
Yeah.
Not exactly like the Dalmore, but hints with a kind of musty malt.
I was ready to be let down.
Yeah. And then we drink it, and it's like the essence of stout beer with a little bit of lime twisted in. And so that was why it was most surprising for me. But the Sexton was the first one we did where I was like, I came in with no expectations, and I was still surprised.
That one, it knocked my socks off because I was expecting like just a typical Irish whiskey,
Yeah.
and just to get those like from the Olorosa sherry casks, so just that fruity top note and just like the apple champagne
Yeah.
in the finish. Yeah.
I
I
agree.
want to take a moment here because like I'm really appreciating this one here.
It's
this poor man Pappy's.
It's nice, isn't it?
And I know it's a blend of Weller's products.
Yeah.
And admittedly, the Special Reserve is just it's a bottom shelf.
It's a $25 bourbon
Yeah.
that for some reason sells for $200.
It's fitting my criteria.
Yeah. This you would spend the
I don't know why I meant that sensually. It's sensually fitting my criteria. It's actually I like that a lot.
yeah.
So
I like the way you said that. I felt special when you talked to me like that.
yeah, JD Bourbon Intel, thank you. That actually that brings me back to the Weller's band.
Back to the Weller's
Yeah.
train. Is it me?
Yes,
Most
it is.
surprising.
Yeah, it's you.
Most disappointing.
Okay.
Do you think we'll agree on this one?
You know, I don't know. It's anybody's guess right now.
It is. We've disagreed more than I thought we would.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, we agree.
Ooh, okay.
Speaking of Weller, most disappointing. Weller Special Reserve.
All right.
Where is it? I don't know if we can put it in a place of honor for that, but
Well, of course we should. Here,
oh man,
let's get these.
I forgot to take that off. I did like the Weller,
I did too.
not for the price we had to pay
No.
to get a bottle,
Yeah.
and that's where the disappointment came in.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like I was a little overly critical in our episode, but the flavor was okay. Like
Yeah.
it was decent. Like it was very good. I would mix that 100%.
Yeah,
But for what we have to pay to get it here and the effort to get it, it's just not worth it here. Ohio is the place to be, so I've heard.
Really?
Kentucky can't get it. Here it's $80. Ohio, they give it out with purchases. Like,
Here, take a Weller.
yeah. Next, my turn. Thank you for keeping track because it's actually a little tough on this side of the bar at this point.
Can I grab some water from you?
Yeah, let's hydrate first.
We should hydrate.
Yeah,
Hashtag hydrate. Very important.
I think we have Julie to thank for.
Yes.
Make sure you guys are drinking water.
Yes. Definitely appreciate the reminder.
All right, so it is my turn. All right.
Is it?
She says yes. I'm not going to believe you. Favorite of the year.
Favorite of the year.
So, is this the favorite whiskey? Right?
Overall.
Favorite overall.
Favorite overall.
Does that mean episode and joke?
No.
Okay.
No, favorite whiskey overall.
Drink.
Next year we need it's probably just because I'm drinking, but these envelopes, it's like Fort Knox trying to get into
Too bad
them.
you're gonna have to deal with them next year too.
All right, so from now on, we're using the knife.
I'm going to cut myself.
From now
Thank
on,
you.
I'm using the knife.
Yes. I'll use my fingers.
All right, so personal favorite of the year. We disagreed again.
We disagreed again.
Yep. Apparently, we had the same answer for 2 questions. Red, you said Old Elk. For personal favorite of the year.
Personal favorite of the year.
And I said Woodinville.
Yes.
And I think so I can answer to that. It's because like how frequently I go back to it.
Yeah.
Off camera, at home, just chilling here. Like it's a Thursday night, and I'm like, meh, it's Thursday, and
Yeah.
I pour myself a little bit. Yeah.
I see that.
I think you would do the same here if I didn't.
If I had this at
my
home,
house.
this bottle would be empty. So maybe it's a good thing I don't have it.
Yep.
I'm really glad we have the nuts and bolts, by the way.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
You've
that.
eaten all the pretzels.
I know.
There are 5 pretzels left.
It's because they're so big, and I got really big hands. And so I go for the big ones. And go for the big things that easy to grab. I got big sausage fingers. All right, so
You're the people
easier
that I
to grab.
invite over to eat the pretzels because I like the Cheerios and the nuts.
do you like the nuts? I mean, all right,
right.
what are we on? Are we on the next one?
Your turn.
I've been given the go signal. I've been given the let's speed this up a little bit.
Green light.
Green light, or the hurry up light.
Yeah, because it is time to move.
It is time to move. You don't have a watch there. How'd you tell that time?
It's intuitive.
Oh man.
Category.
Sorry, I forgot to read the category on this one. This is favorite catchphrase, and this one behind the scenes crew voted. Oh man. All right, so we have a split. There's 3 on this one.
Okay.
3. Okay. Red and Grim agree.
Not right.
After dark.
After dark.
That's
Yep.
our favorite catchphrase.
That makes sense.
Mrs. Red, we do we. And Mrs. Grim, Baccat.
Black hat.
That was
Why?
Baccat was one of the first
I
ones.
just always say it.
Okay.
Walking around and whenever you talk about it, I just keep repeating in my head. Back
That's because she likes every now and again my accent will just flourish.
Appear.
Yeah. And she'll was like, hey, say that again. So that's why she likes it. Favorite cold open, and this was open to everybody.
In this room.
This was cold open to everybody. That's right. Last card, we're using the knife.
That's not a knife.
You call
I don't
that,
have a
You
big
call that a knife? I shouldn't be doing that. Not after drinking. So, favorite cold open among the 4 of us.
I know my limits.
There's only 2.
2.
2. There's a 3-way tie for first, and then me. So, you and both of our wives chose the Boo Rye, the Jackalope
Okay.
cold open. Which
That was a fun one.
totally, totally deserves it.
Appreciate it.
I chose Akintoshin, which, if you remember, was the 2 of you back here playing Go Fish.
Yes.
And it was just something about like, it's just the 2 of you. Like, it was you centric and then just playing with yourself. Like, actually, I think we drove to the dump when we finally like
Yes.
polished that joke.
We were, yeah.
Having you acting with yourself, like that is what
Yeah.
made it for me.
All right, so we're going to have to do one that's you coming up here soon. Last category. Favorite episode.
Favorite episode.
Everybody in this room voted. Let's see what we got. I'm having a tough time with this. No, this will turn into a not safe for work channel for blood content.
Yep.
We'll have to put a disclaimer up. We have 4 different answers. 3.5 different answers. You'll see why in a second. So my favorite episode was the Halloween triple threat.
Okay. We got silly,
We got very silly.
as my mother would put it.
Very silly.
Yeah.
Mrs. Red's answer was any triple threat. So both
Okay.
triple threats.
3.5. I get you.
So you get 3.5.
Yep.
Yeah. See. And both of those, that's when we get the most silly. So I can see that.
Yep.
Grim, yours was Lagerboom 16 with Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Mrs. Grimm, Lefroy.
She was behind the scenes for the whole episode. She was barely containing herself.
That was a fun episode, though.
Yeah.
Because that from the start of that one all the way through, just because that could be up there for most unexpected or most surprising.
That's another one. It's the same episode. Just Indiana Jones right before the door closes, sliding on the dirt.
No, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was, yeah.
That was good. We haven't said it. Hopefully, you guys know already. But comment down below. What were some of your favorites?
Yeah, please.
Some of the things you saw. What was their favorites of the things we tried? Favorite cold open, favorite open. Wow. Favorite cold open, favorite episode, favorite joke.
Yep.
I think we've made about 1,000 puns. So if there's one particular you liked.
Do you mean 1,000 pins?
1,000 pins.
We had a comment on one of our videos last week, as of filming last week, asking how many pins we've made, and it took us hours to figure out that he meant puns.
Yeah.
We had
to ask.
Yeah, we had to ask.
What is a pin?
Freaking autocorrect. So it's been a hell of a year.
It really has.
Yeah, and I thank you everyone. If you've been with us for this whole journey, actually, you know what? Thank you for just sticking with us for as long as you have, or if you're just joining us now, just the same. Thank you.
Exactly.
We've been drinking a little bit, so please give us a little bit of leeway.
So, I mean, as we close the book on 2020, I can't help but think back and reflect on just how crazy it's been.
Yeah. I hope that as this show has grown, we've been able to cast a sense of camaraderie and togetherness. When separation and distance have just been, it felt so daunting lately.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way to properly acknowledge how rough this year has been on everyone with everything that's been going on. There's no one thing we can point to.
No.
But I mean, we sincerely wish the best for all you guys out there. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for spending some time with us and joining us here these last 6 months.
Yeah. So hey, let's raise a glass in remembrance of everything that we've lost. Appreciation for all that we have, and hope for a fresh new year and easier days to come.
Sandra.
Slandra.